We arrived at Baku Airport. Baku, capital of Azerbaijan. From the city to the airport about 30 minutes by car. We are going to fly from Baku to Houston. We first fly to Turkey and from there we fly to Houston. We will be flying over 15 hours. I invite you to travel with us. This is one of the best airports I have ever been to. This airport is not very big, but very comfortable and cozy. From this airport you can fly to many countries. The most comfortable conditions for passengers have been created here. Passengers in the airport building feel at home. There are plenty of places to sit comfortably. In different cafes and bars you can eat tasty and not expensive. Wi-Fi works very well at the airport. No registration required via SMS phone number. At many airports in the world it is not possible to use Wi-Fi if SMS does not come to the phone or if you do not provide personal data. You will not see such idiocy at the airport in Baku. And we passengers are very grateful for such a humane decision. The airport staff is very polite and always ready to help you. Smiling inspectors work at passport control. They will always greet passengers or wish them a good flight. Unfortunately, in some countries you will not see such polite inspectors. We are going to board the plane. This is a Turkish Airlines aircraft. We are greeted by smiling flight attendants. This is an Airbus 380. Passengers are in no hurry to take their seats. This is a night flight. Departure 2100 hours, arrival in Istanbul 12:05 at night.
Where's your seat?
Dinner was delicious and you could drink wine, but I took a can of Turkish beer. Cutlery was also made of iron. Although when boarding it is forbidden to take such things with you. I was surprised that the wine is poured from glass bottles. The bottle can be easily broken. So our plane arrived at Istanbul Airport. Our flight is over and we are getting off the plane. All the passengers boarded the buses and went to the side of the airport building. We had a long drive to the airport building. It is considered the largest airport in the world. The area of the airport is 1,300,000 square meters. 500 check-in counters in one hall. 500 aircraft parking spaces, 900 million passengers per year. From the city to the airport can be reached by bus in 35 minutes. The airport has 45,000 car parking. The ceiling of the airport is decorated with 315 domes in Oriental style. It is considered one of the quietest airports. It does not contain voice messages about boarding and check-in. Inside the airport is very nice and clean. Despite these achievements, I personally did not like the airport. We had to stay here for 8 hours. Our flight leaves for Houston at 8 a.m. There were a lot of people at the airport and we were looking for a place to sit for a long time. Many passengers sat right on the floor. There was not enough seating for passengers. People just went back and forth to look for free chairs, but it was a difficult task. Built such a huge airport, but they could not create comfortable conditions for passengers. But there are a lot of boutiques that passengers rarely went there, and so the sellers were bored. Apparently, the airport authorities are more interested in making money from the lease of the site than in providing seating for passengers. Wi-Fi can only be used for 1 hour. To get access to Wi-Fi, you had to register leaving your passport details. Not everywhere caught Wi-Fi. Passengers at the airport are at least 3 hours, and many more than 3 hours, and they do not have the opportunity to use the internet normally. I remembered the airport in Baku, cozy, comfortable. Morning has come and our plane is preparing for a flight to Houston. We see how our luggage is loaded onto the plane. We all passed all the checks before boarding the flight and are waiting to be invited to the plane. The Istanbul-Houston flight is operated by a Turkish airline. And we get on the plane. This is a Boeing 787. Our flight will last 12 hours. We took economy class tickets, but the tickets are very expensive. Today is August 24th. Each passenger has the opportunity to watch how the plane takes off and gains altitude, and this is very interesting. One camera shows the front and the second camera shows the bottom, and it's very exciting.
Так выйдет все.
On the monitor you can watch movies, concerts, TV news, listen to music, or play games. On these monitors you can get information about the speed of the aircraft, about the altitude, about the temperature overboard, and you can also find out how much time is left before the end of the flight. On these monitors you can find out where the plane is at the moment. This mode shows the way from Istanbul to Houston. The distance from Istanbul to Houston is 10,200 kilometers, or 6,337 mil. We were fed a full meal twice. It was also possible to order wine and beer in unlimited quantities. Finally, our plane is approaching Houston, and we see the city from above through the camera, which is installed on the bottom of the plane. Now I switch the front camera. Now we will see how the plane lands. Thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.